doing? This is the Iron Serbian with Capital Chaos TV. We're hanging out here with Dave Davis and Ray Davies of the Kinks. That's not right?
Well, we do have the same surname because we're married. So, but we're not. I wish I was Ray Davies. He's pretty cool. I like him.
What about you? Are you the Kinks fan at all?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I love the Kinks. Yeah, great band.
And I think I know they're not at it, but I think one of the brothers is out running amok.
I think they're still kicking around as sort of variation of it, and yeah, I'd love to see it. Always, great band.
I know there's always some sort of there used to be some sort of conflict with those guys back in their career, similar to the conflicts between the brothers in Oasis.
Yeah, I've heard about this. I've had a few stories. I've got a couple of friends, friends' parents who've met them, and I've got a few funny stories about that, but they're too long to explain right now.
No worries. And here at the Aftershock Festival, where you guys have performed already?
Yes, we performed, thanks. We performed at 1 o'clock on the main stage. Absolutely amazing. Reception was great. It's been a wonderful sort of 6 weeks for us. We had a great time. And to end it here with all these lovely people and in front of a great crowd was fantastic.
And we have wrestlers going on. The WWE wrestlers are taking part in this. Are you familiar with wrestling at all?
Oh, yes. I very much. When I was a kid, I used to wrestle with my brother and beat the crap out of him. So he used to get really beaten up when we were children.
Do you have a favorite wrestling hold or move?
I used to really like The Undertaker when I was younger. I was a big fan of Hulk Hogan and Hulkamania and stuff like that. So after that, I kind of lost interest from about 2000. They did a big match in Wembley, which I went to. And after I went to see that, I kind of grew out of it. But I still love it. I do love it.
I went to SummerSlam 92 at Wembley Arena. Saw Legion of Doom, Bret Hart versus British Bulldog. Absolutely amazing match.
Oh yeah, I forgot about British Bulldog.
Yeah.
The British Bulldog?
Yeah, British Bulldog. He's the British Bulldog. Yeah. Is he dead now? How did he die? Cocaine? Prostitutes?
Yeah, prostitutes.
A good stabbing?
Absolutely. Now you're from a country that has three names: the Great Britain, the United Kingdom, and England. Yeah. Which of the three do you prefer?
I just call it like England, home. Oh, okay. I call it home. That's what, home.
Of the three that I noted, which of the three do you prefer? Which gives you the better jollies?
Well, England is obviously just England, but of course we have Scotland and Wales attached as well. So that becomes the UK. I say England just to keep it simple, but UK I say a lot of the time as well. Yeah, especially over here.
So I call it the Blighty or Great Britannia.
Okay.
Yes, Great Britannia.
So when you call it Great Britain, you're sort of singling out Wales and
Scotland.
And Scotland is not being quite as great.
Oh no, they absolutely are. They're great countries. Yeah, we're actually after this we fly back to the UK to do 4 shows, and we fly straight into Glasgow. And it's one of my favourite cities. Scotland's absolutely amazing. Wales, our sound man, he's not here now. He's from Wales, a place called Cardiff. Absolutely love it there. So yeah, great cities, great countries, I should say, yeah.
And you've released something this year, is that correct?
Yes, we released our album. I think it came out here in around May time, called Two Hands. And yeah, it's been going good. It's our first American tour, and I think people like it. So far, so good. We'll see. You guys are the judges, so we've been getting a good response playing festivals, and I don't know, we've getting good radio stuff, and so it's been a nice little ride. But we're coming to a close, I think, soon on this campaign. I'm going to go back in and start some new writing, and probably sleep. I want to sleep.
In your own bed?
In my own bed. Well, I don't think I will be sleeping in my own bed when I go home, but yeah.
All right. And you're 6 weeks back to England, then writing and put a new record out, right?
Yeah. Well, the idea is we go back and do our biggest sort of UK headline shows, and then hopefully get back out over here as soon as possible. Because we've done the UK side of the touring campaign, and now it's just starting again over here. So obviously, if it goes well, we should be able to come back over and keep playing for you guys. And then after that, then we'll write an album, then we'll put it out, and then it just keeps going and going and going.
One of the main beefs that I always hear about groups is that my record company screwed us. apparently their contract was written in a foreign language that they signed but didn't read, and also Spotify is also ripping everybody off. What is your general feelings on the record companies and Spotify?
Well, I used to work for a record label, funny enough, Century Media and EMI. So I hate record labels because I used to work for one. It's much more fun on the other side, but I think it depends who you work with. If you work with good people, it's great. But also bands need to be more smart. They need to read the contracts. They need to get a good lawyer. Don't be an idiot, basically. And I think there's a high percentage of bands who just get thrown loads of money and then they owe it. Do it responsibly. Have good management. Have the key people around you. But yeah,
With stuff like Spotify as well, it's really difficult because obviously we want everyone to hear the music and we want everyone to go out and be able to listen to it. But it's tricky, yeah. If the bands aren't making the money and they can't afford to go on the tours and they can't afford to play the shows or sell any merchandise, it does become tricky. But yeah, I use Spotify, I use all of that, and we just want to be able to go out and hear all these bands, so it's tricky situation. But yeah, our label's been very good to us on this time round, really looks after us, and they're sort of getting behind it and pushing it out there. So I'm sure there are loads of horror stories for bands, but so far it's been all right for us,
But in the end, it comes down to you putting your name on the contract. No contract, no rip-off, right?
Yeah, well, what do you mean by that? No contract, yeah.
You're in that position where you've been writing and recording and you're getting ready to do all this stuff, and sometimes it's a means to an end. It's it feels like you have to do certain things just to get on to the next phase, But yeah, you have to be smart, you have to, read through the contracts, you have to keep your eyes open, make sure you make sort of smart choices. And
so when you're bending over, it's up to you to decide how wide you want it, then, right?
Pretty much, but I do think it's being in a band, you need to know the business side to it as well. You can't just be an instrument player. It maybe works for big pop stars, singers and stuff, but I mean, you need to know the ins and outs of the industry. Otherwise, you will get fucked over. There's a lot of smucks in the industry, so. But there's a lot of good people as well. There's a lot of kind-hearted people, so. Yeah.
Thank you so much for your time. We'll look forward to seeing you when you return to the United Great States of America.
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
Thank you for having us.
Bloody hell.